So that's why I stayed up till like 4:30 at night, trying to figure out what to do. And then I overslept purposely, so I can get at least 5 hours of sleep. I usually get 7, but I got 5 hours last night, and that's what made me a little late, but not very late, as you can see. Okay.
Okay, so now that I've actually got the recording turned on, which I
Yeah.
forgot to do before, but nothing happened anyway.
No.
I'll go through the order of operations here. Pat first, Steve Einbinder, Susan and Bob Geld, Lottie Robertson, Bill Pardon, Mike Reeves, Doreen, Murray, and then Bill.
Oh, so I'm not last.
No, you're not last. Somebody managed to get in after you.
Yeah. Sorry.
So I guess we should start. So everybody mute, and remember that when it's your turn to actually make noise into a microphone, you should have original sound from musicians on. It doesn't come on automatically. You actually have to push the little button on the left-hand side of the screen, upper left corner of the screen, in order to make the Zoom gods happy.
The Zoom gods.
And Murray has to mute. Very good. Okay. You're up.
Okay.
Announce.
Oh, Summer Breeze by Seals and Crofton. See the curtains hanging in the window in the evening on a Friday night.
A little light
Shining in the window lets me know everything's alright. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. See the paper lying on the sidewalk, a little music from the house next door.
So I
Walk on up to the doorstep, through the screen and across the floor. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Days of summer, the jasmine's in bloom. July is dressed up and playing her tune. Come home
from a hard
day's work, and you're waiting there, not a care in the world. Smile waiting to food taken fast food too.
reach out to hold me
in the evening when say it's true. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jungle in my mind. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind.
Good job, not an easy one. Good one.
Even Einbinder.
This song is called The Heart of a Woman. It's by Elaine Silver. And I guess I'm not supposed to sing it because I'm a man. But I like it, so I'm going to sing it anyway. You hear whispering in your ear. It comes from the heart of a woman. Words of love, soft and clear, and they come from the heart of a woman. She sings of peace, she sings of light, she sings every day and on into the power in her voice and love in her eyes, and channel through the wisdom woman of the wise. We circle every month when the moon is full, and we speak from the heart of a woman. The goddess and all, she's so beautiful, and she lives in the heart of a woman. She brings her blessings, she brings her strength, and light every day and on into the night, with power in her love, voice in her, with power in her voice and love in her eyes, and to channel through the women of the wise. The earth is a mother from our day of birth, and she lives in the heart of a woman. Celebrate her soul, and you'll know her worth. Wisdom from the heart of a woman. Mother provides value what she gives. Earth and power grants life to all that lives. From south to north, west to east, and channel through the keepers of the peace. I hear whispering in my ear, and it comes from the heart of a woman. Words of love, soft and clear, and they come from the heart of a woman. Come from the heart of a woman. Come from the heart of a woman.
Thank you, Steve. It's always Susan goes first, so it's Susan's turn.
Yeah, we're going to do something together first. And Sue,
Fooling you.
you're going to do something solo later, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we've been doing a big project here on our lanai. We had to pull up all the old tile, and we just put down some new laminate tile. So that's our excuse for not learning anything new. So we're going to just do an old Paxton song here.
When all else fails, do Paxton.
It's a long and dusty road. It's a hard and heavy load. The folks I meet ain't always kind. Some are bad and some are good. Some have done the best they could. Some have tried to ease my troubling mind. But I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. I have been around this land, doing the best I can, trying to find what I was meant to do. And the faces that I see look as worried as can be. Looks like they are wondering too. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. Had a buddy way back home, but he started out to roam. I hear that he's out by Frisco Bay. And sometimes when I've had a few, his old words come ringing through. And I'm going out to see him some old day. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. And I had me a gal one time, oh, she had lips like sherry wine. She loved me till my head went plumb insane. but I was too blind to see she was slipping away from me. That good gal ran off on the morning train, and I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. So if you see me passing by and you sit and you wonder why, you're wishing that you were a rambler too. Just nail your shoes to the kitchen floor, lace them up and bar the door. Thank stars for the roof that's over you. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. No, I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. Okay, as soon as I get my breath back in. I'm going to do a couple of country songs today. One is one I wrote, and it's on my CD. I don't know if I've ever sung it here before, and I found out, like a lot of my songs, I can't sing them as high as I used to. So I'm bringing out the old Martin here, and got it tuned down a bit. It's called Falling for You. Oh, the snow is falling up in Canada. Rain is falling on the plain. Dew is falling on the prairie grass. Hush has fallen on Spokane. Stars are falling from the heavens. Leaves are falling from the trees, but there's nothing falling quite so hard like I'm falling for you in Tennessee. Never thought that I'd know love. I thought I'd live and die alone. Never thought I'd find a girl so sweet to love and share my country home. Never thought that I would fall so hard. Never thought a girl would come along. Never thought that he would hear my prayers, but I guess that I was wrong. For the snow is falling up in Canada. Rain is falling on the plain. Dew is falling on the prairie grass. Hush has fallen on Spokane. Stars are falling from the heavens. Leaves are falling from the trees, but there's nothing falling quite so hard like I'm falling for you in Tennessee. Never thought I'd be a fool in love, or I'd be holding her so tight. Never thought I'd be the lucky one, or I'd be kissing her tonight. Never thought my dreams would all come true. I see my future in her eyes. Never thought that I would feel her touch. Now I've come to realize the snow is falling up in Canada. Bob Gelb original right there. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Bob. I should announce that Debbie and Ron managed to get themselves in. And they are going to be at the tail end of the group. Ronnie Robertson.
Yes,
Ronnie, are you
I'm
there?
going to do a song here called California Promises. Beneath the moonlit sky, shadows walk beside the water. Sad goodbyes whispered on the shore. Hear those wind chimes play, they serenade the shadow lovers. Ring and fade away like California promises. I will never love another. Wait for me till I return. Though she never will, he waits for her beside the water. Faithful still to California promises. I will never love another. Wait for me till I return. Though she never will, he waits for her beside the water. Faithful still to California promises. California Promises.
Thank you, Lonnie. Now, away we go across the ocean to Bill Pardon.
Now, this could all go horribly wrong. In fact, I think it's already started to go horribly wrong. I discovered a few strange tapings just a little bit earlier on today, and there were just a few weeks back I was the guest artiste at a club in Romford, and I had my friend Alan backing me on a few of the songs, and I'd stumbled across the tapes we had when we were first working through this particular song, and I thought, oh, I'm going to try it as an experiment to see if I can do anything on top of that on Zoom. Now I've got all me almost modern equipment working together, and I realised I couldn't use the tapes that Alan had been making with me, but I've got what I'd got from the guy who wrote it, a lovely fella called Steve Warner who wrote this song, and he'd given me a backing track he'd made up for his recording studios. I chopped it into all sorts of pieces so we could work out a new arrangement, and what I was left with was the longer version that eventually we decide what we would chop out and what we'd leave and what we'd rearrange. But I've still got that track, and it might play if I'm lucky. If it doesn't, then there's not many of us here, so you won't tell anyone, will you? And I won't go into what the song's about, but it's a nice song. I like this song anyway. Just see what my technology might do for me now. Right, that'll do. Penny for your thoughts and a penny for your whisper. You're my brother and you're my sister. Walk with you along the winding road. You don't look and you don't stare. You don't ask and you don't care. Might as well be miles away from home. I could die a week, you wouldn't miss me. I'm not asking you to hug and kiss me. I'm just asking you not to dismiss me. I'll tell you what, the tape has jumped, so I'm not going to do that one. It was going all right until the tape jumped, and you can't cater for that, so I'm going to ignore that and do David Louston instead. That sounds all right, doesn't it? So, stand by. Oh, my name is David Louston, I did sail. My name is David Louston, I did sail. Though me men and I was lost, though our very lives 'twould cost, we did sail, we did sail, we did sail. Now 'twas in 1810 we set sail, we set sail. 'Twas in 1810 we set sail. But we was left, we gallant men, never more to sail again. For to sail, for to sail, for to sail. We were set down in open bay, were set down, were set down. We were set down in open bay, were set down. Upon the 16th day of February, for to sail, for to sail, for to sail. Now our Captain John Badar, he set sail, he set sail. For old Port Jackson he set sail. He said, I'll return men without fail, but she foundered in a gale, and went down, and went down, and went down. Well, we cured 10,000 skins for the fur, for the fur. We cured 10,000 skins for the fur. But brackish water, putrid seal, we did all of us fall ill. For to die, for to die, for to die. So come all you lads who sails upon the sea, sails the sea. Come all you jacks that sails upon the sea. Although the schooner Governor Bligh, it took up some of us what did not die. I'm still telling ya, never sail, never sail, never sail. That's the moral of me story, boys and girls. Never sail, never sail, never sail. That's better than all the other stuff that didn't work anyway. No more experiment.
Oh, thank you, Bill. We weren't used to that background stuff with you anyway. Mike Reeves.
Yeah, right. Well, Debbie and I had a sort of backwards and forwards last week about my song about the girl going to the army, and hers about the girl going to the navy. This is one about girl going to the merchant navy. So it's all, by the way, it's by Martin, or it's in Martin Carty's version. It's of a pretty female, as you shall understand. Her mind was set on roving into some foreign land. Attired in sailor's clothing, she boldly did appear, and engaged with the captain to serve him for 1 year. She engaged with the captain, a cabin boy to be. The wind stood fine and clearly, and so they put to sea. The captain's lady being on board, she seemed for to enjoy. So glad the captain had engaged the handsome cabin boy. Now so nimble was this pretty maid, she did her duty well. But mark what follows after, the song it soon will tell. By eating of the captain's biscuits, her colour did destroy, and the waist did swell of pretty Nell, the handsome cabin boy. Now through the Bay of Biscay our gallant ship did plough. One night among the sailors there came an awful row. They tumbled from their hammocks, which did their rest destroy. They swore about the groaning of the handsome cabin boy. Oh doctor, the cabin boy did cry. The sailors swore by all and one, the cabin boy would die. The doctor ran with all his might, a-smiling at the fun, to think that a sailor lad could have a daughter or a son. Now when the sailors all heard the joke, they all began to stare. The child belonged to none of them, they solemnly declared. And his lady to the captain said, My lad, I wish you joy, for it's either you or I betrayed the handsome cabin boy. Handsome cabin boy.
Thank you, Mike. Doreen, with great expectation.
Sure. Well, this one is going to be a little odd, but fun. Back in the day, one of my singing partners, Jane, and I were living on Bleecker Street in the Village, and we got word that there was a group from California called the Bobs, and they were going to sing in the neighborhood. So we went over to see them, and they sang this song. This is a guy singing about the girl who lives next door to him. It's called Through the Wall. Bow, bow, did it. Bada, bada, bow, bow, did it. Bow, bow, did it. Did it, bow, bow, did it. We never met face to face, but I feel like I know you well. You have a place next to my place. I could see you by ringing the bell. But I hear you through the wall. I hear you in the morning shower. How can you sing that song at that hour? Press my ear to the wall to hear coffee perk, and watch from my window when you leave for work. And I hide behind the wall. Your boyfriend is really a jerk, 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 jerk. Will he ever learn to play the saxophone? He plays that same song over and over. I like Saturdays best of all, when your exercise records play. The pictures shake off my wall, send a dozen leg lifts my way. 'Cause I feel you through the wall. I heard you balked when they raised the rent. It was the closest I came to losing you. Just 50 a month, and it's money well spent. To keep you beside me, it's the least I could do. 'Cause I need you through the wall. Your boyfriend is really a jerk, 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 jerk. Will he ever learn to play the saxophone? He plays that same song over and over. Your boyfriend is really a jerk, 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 jerk. Watch his daytime shows. Watch his daytime shows. I can't wait. I can't wait till you're home from work, 'cause I hear you through the wall, and I feel you through the wall, and I need you through the wall. That was pretty bad.
That was fun. Jerk, 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 jerk.
All right, Murray, let's see you top that one.
I'm not in such a competition. Okay. And now the song I'm going to sing is traditional English from England, from Devon in England, from the town of Widdicombe in the Moor. Now, Widdicombe, spelled Widecombe, is where what this song is about. It's about a fair that took place there, and this guy who, with a whole bunch of his friends, who tried to get to that fair. And so the song is called Widdicombe Fair. Now, many believe that it was written in the first few years of the 19th century, like 1802 or 1803, something like that. Although, others are not so sure. But it was recorded, well, I first heard it in a recording by Burl Ives. And, okay, so it goes like this. The first line has the name of the guy, who was either Tom Pierce or Tam Pierce. And I remember singing it as Tam Pierce. Tam Pierce, lend me your grey mare, all along out, along down, along Lee, for I want to go to Widdicombe Fair, with Bill Brewer, Jan Stewart, Peter Gurney, Peter Davy, Daniel Whitten, Harry Hawk, old Uncle Tom Cobley, and old Uncle Tom Cobley, and all. And when shall I see again my grey mare, all along down, along out, along Lee, by Friday soon or Saturday noon, with Bill Brewer, Jan Stewart, Peter Gurney, Peter Davy, Daniel Whitten, Harry Hawk, old Uncle Tom Cobley, and all, old Uncle Tom Cobley, and all. So they harnessed and bridled the old grey mare, all along down, along out, along Lee, and off they drove to Widdicombe Fair, with Bill Brewer, Jan Stewart, Peter Gurney, Peter Davy, Daniel Whitten, Harry Hawk, old Uncle Tom Cobley, and all, old Uncle Tom Cobley, and all. Then Friday came and Saturday noon, all along down, along out, along Lee, but Tam Pierce's old mare hath not trotted home, with Bill Brewer, Jan Stewart, Peter Gurney, Peter Davy, Daniel Whitten, Harry Hawk, old Uncle Tom Cobley, and all, and Uncle Tom Cobley, and all. So Tam Pierce, he got up to the top of the hill, all along down, along out, along Lee, and he seed his old mare down a-making her will, with Bill Brewer, Jan Stewart, Peter Gurney, Peter Davy, Daniel Whitten, Harry Hawk, old Uncle Tom Cobley, and all, old Uncle Tom Cobley, and all. So Tam Pierce's old mare, her took sick and died, all along down, along out, along Lee, and Tommy sat down on a stone and he cried, with Bill Brewer, Jan Stewart, Peter Gurney, Peter Davy, Daniel Whitten, Harry Hawk, old Uncle Tom Cobley, and all, old Uncle Tom Cobley, and all. But this isn't the end of this shocking affair. All along out, along down, along Lee, nor though they be dead of the horrid career of Real Brewer, Jan Stewart, Peter Gurney, Peter Davy, Daniel Whitten, Harry Hawk, old Uncle Tom Cobley and all, old Uncle Tom Cobley and all. When the wind whistles cold on the moor of the night, all along down, along out, along Lee, Tom Pierce's old mare doth appear ghastly white, with Will Brewer, Jan Stewart, Peter Gurney, Peter Davy, Daniel Whitten, Harry Hawk, old Uncle Tom Cobley and all, old Uncle Tom Cobley and all. And all along the night be heard skirling and groans, all along down, along out, along Lee, from Tom Pierce's old mare in her rattling bones, with Bill Brewer, Jan Stewart, Peter Gurney, Peter Davy, Daniel Whitten, Harry Hawk, old Uncle Tom Cobley and all, old Uncle Tom Cobley and all.
That was fun.
All right, Murray, you managed it. Bill.
Nice job, Murray. Okay, I'm going to do another song that I've written. It's called Little Boys. In the morning, dragged my ass in around 9. Yeah, the guys and me were drinking all this time. I told you I'd be coming home, but I left you all alone. I guess I really screwed up one more time. You looked at me like I'm a piece of dirt. It was all the booze and lipstick on my shirt. My excuses wouldn't fly. You told me don't you even try. You told me I felt like the lowest creature here on earth. You know, sometimes little boys just don't grow up. I guess they enjoy their childhood way too much. And the time keeps slipping by. They make a lot of ladies cry. And moments just like these get pretty rough. I guess that's who I am. I really want to, but I can't. You know, sometimes little boys just don't grow up. So I'll try to say I'm sorry once again. And I'll try to make things different than they've been. You shake your head and pity me, 'cause this is how it's always gonna be. I keep promising you till the bitter end. I can see the disappointment. I'm no fool. You give me chances, but I keep breaking all the rules. You look tired and all worn down. I've been to every bar in town. You know, sometimes little boys just don't grow up. Sometimes little boys just don't grow up. I guess they enjoy their childhood way too much, and the time keeps slipping by. They make a lot of ladies cry, and moments just like these get pretty rough. I guess that's who I am. I really want to, but I can't. You know, sometimes little boys just don't grow up. I guess that's who I am. I really want to, but I can't. You know, sometimes little boys just don't grow up. Sometimes little boys just don't grow up.
Oh, Bill, how did you know to write that song about?
Debbie, before you start, can you see?
I can't hear him getting close.
Debbie and Ron.
Okay. So,
I don't know what happened to Mike.
all right. All right. So,
Well, I ain't never grow up and I ain't never learned how to play the saxophone neither.
ah,
Run, you've got time.
you'll never grow
I
up.
might take you up on that. You'll be sorry.
All right. Don't want that feedback. Okay, we're gonna start with. All right. Can you hear us without noise? We have the air conditioner and a fan on.
Oh, I think he knows.
So okay.
Morning commanded his armies to stand. He leveled his cannon right over the land. He leveled his cannon, his victory to gain, and slew my light horseman on the way coming in. Broken hearted I wander, broken hearted I remain, since my bonny light horseman in the wars he was slain. If I was a small bird and had wings to fly, I'd fly across the salt sea to where my love does lie, and with my fond wings high beat over his grave and kiss the pale lips that lie cold in the grave. Broken hearted I wander, broken hearted I'll remain, since my bonny light horseman in the wars he was slain. my darling, she cried. And where in this wide world is there one to compare with my bonny light horseman who was slain in the war? Broken hearted I wander, broken hearted I'll remain, since my bonny light horseman in the war she was slain. Well, thank God we got to that one before Harvey did.
All right. Just
He'll
before
never
you go
get
on to the
over it,
next
Harvey.
song, Ben Katz just joined, but his video is not on. Ben, if you would like to sing, we would like to see your video. You'll be after this next song.
Wait, I can't hear you. Could you move that over? Wait.
He usually just listens.
Okay.
That's fine too.
Okay.
Anyway, Dave, go ahead.
All right. What am I doing here? Okay.
We just started writing this one this morning, so it's not quite finished yet. We gotta.
You're not playing this on the fiddle?
Nope.
All right. Well, he's always pulling some
the
surprise
other
me.
one.
I guess I don't know if he
Doesn't
can
really
sing.
matter.
All right. Well, he's hanging out on the bass here.
Oh.
Well, too bad we can't sing.
Wait a minute. I do it on the fiddle.
It's a great picture of his knee and his elbow, though.
Right. Okay. All right. So we have not done this in a real long time. So
Have a
forget it.
cup of tea or something, and we're trying to get our act together
All right,
here.
Yeah.
You want fiddle?
All right. See, we were supposed to rehearse with Marie today for
That's
something
it.
for
Blame
next
Marie.
week. So at the last minute she canceled. So of course we didn't figure out what
It's
we were going
Marie's
to do
fault.
here. Yes, we'll tell her it's her fault. I am an old woman named after my mother. My old man is another child that's grown old. If dreams were lightning, thunder was desire, this old house would have burned down long time ago. They
Okay, well, unfortunately for all you people listening, it's my turn. So I'm going to do this song by a guy named Dave Guard. A song called Scotch and Soda. Scotch and soda, mud in your eye. Baby, do I feel high? Oh, me, oh, my. Do I feel high? Dry martini, jig of gin. Oh, what a spell you've got me in, oh my. Do I feel high? People won't believe me. They'll think that I'm just bragging. But I could feel the way I do and still be on the wagon. All I need is one of your smiles, sunshine of your eyes, oh me, oh my. Do I feel higher than a kite can fly? Give me love and baby, I feel high. People won't believe me. They'll think that I'm just bragging. But I can feel the way I do and still be on the wagon. All I need is one of your smiles, sunshine of your eyes, oh me, oh my. Do I feel higher than a kite can fly? Give me loving, baby, I feel high.
I was almost going to do that song today, Harvey.
Nice version, Harvey.
All right, and we have now come full circle to Swambo's next song.
And I Love Her by the Beatles. Give her all my love. That's all I do. And if you saw my love, you'll love her too. And I love her. She gives me everything and tenderly the kiss my lover brings, she brings to me, and I love her. A love like ours could never die as long as I have you near me. Bright are the stars that shine, dark is the night. I know this love of mine will never die, and I love her. the sky. I know this love of mine will never die, and I love her.
Good choice.
All right, and now it's Steve Ninebinder's time.
Speaking of the Beatles, in their early days, before they became famous, when they would do gigs and they'd do covers, they had the same challenge, really, with other people stealing their songs. So they would plan B-sides, little known songs. Then they started writing their own songs. This is by David Roth, not David Lee Roth, David Roth, called Before I Die. I hope he doesn't catch wind of this because I don't want him to see me butcher his song. Before I die, I want to be the richest man in history. I want to have a wealth of friends, abundant love that never ends. Before I die, I want to find a lover who is soft and kind. One last piece of cherry pie is what I want before I die. Before I die, I want to choose some different roads and avenues. I want to walk each one in peace and all my obstacles release. Before I die, I want to know I've told you that I love you so. I love you so. I love you so. That's what I want you to know. Before I die, I want to be the richest man in history. One last piece of cherry pie. That's what I want before I die. That's it.
Now I want cherry pie.
Susan.
Alrighty then. This is just an old favorite. Once I had a little dog, his color it was brown. I taught him for to whistle, to sing and dance and run. His legs they were 14 yards long, his ears so very wide. Around the world in half a day, upon him I would ride. Sing Terry all day, sing autumn to May. Oh, once I had a little frog, he wore a vest of red. He leaned upon a silver cane, top hat on his head. He'd speak of far-off places, of things to see and do, and all the kings and queens he'd met while sailing in a shoe. Sing Terry all day, sing autumn to May. Oh, once I had a flock of sheep, they grazed upon a feather. I kept them in a music box from wind and rainy weather. And every day the sun would shine, they'd fly all through the town.
and bring me back some golden rings and candy by the pound. Sing, Terry, all day, sing autumn to May. Oh, once I had a downy swan, she was so very frail. She sat upon an oyster shell, hatched me out a snail. The snail it changed into a bird, the bird to butterfly. And she who tells a bigger tale would have to tell a lie. Sing, Terry, all day, sing autumn to May.
Thanks. I like the way you did that one.
Thank you.
Well, I'm going to do a little Chris Christopherson song. And I think I saw a picture of him, a photo of him on Facebook the other day. He looks pretty weathered. He's a couple of years older than I am. Probably what he gets for hanging around Willie Nelson or something. Don't look so sad, I know it's over, but life goes on, this old world keep on turning. Let's just be glad we had some time to spend together. There's no need to watch the bridges that we're burning. Lay your head upon my pillow, hold your warm and tender body close to mine, hear the whisper of the raindrops blowing soft on the window, and make believe you love me one more time. For the good time. Oh, I'll get along, you'll find another, but I'll be here if you should find you ever need me. Don't say a word about tomorrow or forever. There'll be time enough for sadness when you leave me. So lay your head upon my pillow, hold your warm, tender body close to mine, hear the whisper of the raindrops blowing soft against the window. Make believe you love me one more time, for the good time. Hey, don't look so sad, I know it's over. Life goes on, this old world keep on turning. Let's just be glad we had some time to spend together. There's no need to watch the bridges that we're burning. So lay your head on my pillow, hold your warm, tender body close to mine, hear the whisper of the raindrops blowing soft against the window. Make believe you love me one more time, for the good time.
Chris Christopherson.
Did he disappear?
Lonnie, come in.
I'm in.
There you are.
Excuse me? Can you hear me? Can you hear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. We're having a really bad thunderstorm here right now, so that's what's happening. I'm going to do a song here for all of you from New York, and you're going to hate it, but I promise next week, I swear, I will do a folk song and a Beatles song. I promise. So here's a song for all of you from New York. I like Billy Joel. I love this piano. And I can't keep my hands off of it. It's so much easier to play the piano than the guitar.
Some folks like to get away, take a holiday from the neighborhood. Have a flight to Miami Beach or to Hollywood. But I'm taking a Greyhound on the Hudson River line. I'm in a New York state of mind. All the movie stars in their fancy cars and their limousines, been high in the Smokies under the evergreens. But I know what I needed, and I don't want to waste more time. I'm in a New York state of mind. So easy, living day by day, out of touch with the rhythm and blues. But now I need a little give and take. The New York Times, the Daily News. Comes down to reality, and that's fine with me, cause I've let it slide. I don't care if it's Chinatown or on Riverside. I don't have any reasons, I've left them all behind. I'm in a New York state of mind. by day, out of touch with the rhythm and blues. But now I need a little give and take. The New York Times and the Daily News. It comes down to reality, and it's fine with me, cause I've let it slide. I don't care if it's Chinatown or the Riverside. I don't have any reasons, I've left them all behind. I'm in a New York state of mind. I'm just taking a Greyhound on the Hudson River line. Cause I'm in a New York state of
Excellent! Good production on that, Lonnie. I know that took a lot to put that together.
Took a while. Listen, here's the thing. Just think of me as playing an 88-string guitar.
On 9th Avenue between like 34th and 59th, there's all kinds of international restaurants. And one of them was Supreme Macaroni that was run by an Italian family. And Billy Joel would rent out the whole restaurant for a night, and we couldn't get into it because he would, but we didn't mind. It was okay with us. But it was a fabulous restaurant, and he loved it.
I've always really liked Billy Joel.
Doreen, is that the restaurant in our Italian suite?
I couldn't
Is
hear.
that the restaurant Billy sang about in his Italian restaurant suite?
I bet it was, because he loved it there. Supreme Macaroni. It's no longer there. The grandmother died and it's gone. But it was absolutely fantastic. Homemade wraps, homemade lasagna, you name it. Great.
I actually do that now in an Italian restaurant. So one of these days, if I'm forgiven for this time. I realize this is a folk and bluegrass club, and I'm really happy that you allow me to get away with pretending I'm still back in the ships.
Right. Thank you, Lonnie. Bill, pardon.
Right, and yes, we could do with some of that thunder that you've got, Lonnie. It's we've got weather all over the place, and Wimbledon being shut down for hours on end with a torrential rain, and we've got big cricket matches which are losing lots of play, and we're stuck here. I don't know about Mike, just a little way along the coast, but where I'm, it's an absolute drought pocket, and when everybody else is getting larraps down, we might get a little tinkle once every few days, but over the last few weeks we've barely had enough. So yes, I think I'll have to go down to the sea and bring back a couple of buckets to put on me. No, salt water's no good on your garden, is it? So I shall let it go arid instead. Anyway, yes, might as well sing about the weather and the seasons, I suppose. I roam and ramble in lonely places, all in the coolness of the rain, over rolling hill and rugged mountains, over sandy heath and grassy plain. And should you ask, am I contented? I'd answer yes, oh yes indeed. For my love it is for lonely places, where springs leap down, where ravens feed. I seek and find these lonely places, where bounds the hare and a deer run over crags of grey and mossy boulders, shaded from the morning sun. And should you ask, am I at ease there? I'd answer yes, oh yes indeed. For my heart it dwells in lonely places, where springs leap down, where ravens feed. I yearn and long for lonely places, where hunts the fox and badgers play, where midnight stars are at their brightest, where snow lies deep, where mists hang grey. And should you ask, am I at home there? I'd answer yes, oh yes indeed. For my desires are for lonely places, where springs leap down, where ravens feed. I lose myself in lonely places, on heathered moor and bracken fell, and with the wind hold conversation. It always has so much to tell. And should you ask, am I at ease there? I'd answer yes, oh yes indeed. For I'll always need these lonely places, where springs leap down, where ravens feed. I'll always need these lonely places, where springs leap down, where ravens feed. That's it.
That was so pretty.
Oh, thank you, Bill. Mike Reeves.
Yeah, right. Now, my essential guide to folk assures me this is a folk song, but I don't know. It's by Pentangle, which we think of a folk group, but then they're described as a jazz rock group. So I don't know. Let's get away, you say, find a better place, miles and miles away from the city's race. Look around for someone lying in the sunshine, marking time. Hear the sighs, close your eyes. Ba-da-da-doo, ba-da-da-doo-da-da. Stepping from a cloud, passing in their flight, visit the frosty stars in the backwash light. Star becomes a vision, never mind the meaning hidden there. Moving fast, it won't last. Ba-da-boo-da-ba-ba-da-doo-da-ba. Time passes all too soon, how it rushes by. Now 1,000 moons are about to die. No time to reflect on what time was spent on, nothing left. Far away dreamers fade. Ba do do da ba ba da do da da. Strange visions pass me by, winging softly through the sky, over the waters. Oh, swirling the waters rise up above my head. Gone are the curling mists, how they all have fled. Look, the door is open, step into the space provided there. Do da 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 do da. Called Light Flight.
Thank you, Mike. Doreen.
I've done this one before, but this is also from the Bobs. It's called Trash. A person's home should be his castle. When I'm at home, I want to live life. Wait, let me do it again. A person's home should be their castle. When I'm at home, I want to feel like royalty, but I don't want to be the queen of this mess. Never before have I seen such misery. Living with my baby is a hassle. When he's at home, he doesn't care, never combs his hair. I'm putting him out on the curb until he cleans this garbage up. I'm picking up trash. My baby leaves his trash all over the house. I've got to dig and dig and dig just to find the bathroom in the morning. Huh. My baby loves trash. My baby leaves his trash all over the house. I think it's time to trash my baby. Oh, bag it up, bow wow, wow, bag it up, bow wow, wow. The home is where the heart is. God, what a mess, it gives me cardiac arrest. But my heart isn't willing to stay there. Crumbs in the bed, I can't get no rest. My man never learned to pick up his shirts and socks and underwear. Pardon the smell, you know he never does the laundry. Doesn't even care. Talking about trash. I'm talking in the house, all over the house. I've got to dig and dig and dig just to find the bathroom in the morning. Oh, my baby loves trash. My baby leaves his trash all over the house. I think it's time to trash my baby. Bag it up, bow wow, wow, bag it up, bow wow, wow. If cleanliness is next to godliness, 1 year of Sunday papers blocking the door, then my baby is a heathen and a heretic. And so thick your feet never touch the floor, he worships at the altar of sloppiness and fills a collection plate with cigarette butts. I'm gonna lace his food with arsenic and have him hauled away. I'm picking up trash. My baby leaves his trash all over the house. I've got to dig and dig and dig just to find the bathroom in the morning. Huh. My baby loves trash. My baby leaves his trash all over the house. I think it's time to trash my baby.
Great. You know, all these songs with bow, wow, wow in it.
The Bobs, huh?
I lost internet there. Did you hear my song? No.
Yeah, we heard it.
Oh, okay.
And now your video went away.
Yeah.
Okay, Murray.
Yes. Okay. All right, this is one that I sang here already not too long ago either. All right. And it's Take It Easy. The Eagles wrote it. Jackson Browne and Glenn Frey in May of 1972. And one time when I was working about 20-some years ago, we had a employee recognition day, and we all did some songs. It was like we were, I was dressed up like a guy in a barbershop quartet with a flat straw hat and a striped shirt, and I had a beard at that time too. All right, and this was one of the songs that was, I mean, I didn't even know this song before the lady who led the choir, or not really choir, I mean the barbershop quartet, told me to learn it, and so I did. All right, so here goes. Well, I'm running down the road trying to loosen my load. I've got 7 women on my mind. 4 that want to own me, 2 that want to stone me. One says she's a friend of mine. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Lighten up while you still can. Don't even try to understand. Just find a place to make your stand and take it easy. Well, I'm standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona, and such a fine sight to see. It's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed Ford, slowing down, take a look at me. Take it, oh no, that's, there's another chorus here, now take it easy. Come on, baby, don't say maybe. I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me. We may lose and we may win, though we'll never be here again. So open up, I'm climbing in, so take it easy. Well, I'm running down the road trying to loosen my load. Got a world of trouble on my mind. Looking for a lover who won't blow my cover. She's so hard to find. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels make you crazy. Come on, baby, don't say maybe. I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels make you crazy. Come on, baby, don't say maybe. So find a place to make your stand and take it easy.
Well, in Del Rey.
This song needs a little bit of an explanation. I was watching a TV show. The name of the song is called Garfunkel. I was watching a TV show, and this guy was a super detective, and he had an assistant. And she somehow got transposed. She became the lottery girl. She became the big star, and he was like the second banana after that. So everybody started calling him her Garfunkel. And what happened? He said, "You're always going to be the Garfunkel from now on." And he didn't take that very kindly. So I decided to write a song called Garfunkel. And I also took on the challenge of trying to find rhymes and near rhymes for Garfunkel, which isn't easy to do. So anyway, here it goes. It's a little goofy, but what the heck? Wouldn't be the first time. It is the way it is. That's how we got this far. I'm just supporting cast while you are the superstar. Folks say we're good together. We're just the perfect couple. But you'll always be the Simon, and I'll always be Garfunkel. Where you lead, I'm gonna follow. I'm inspired all the time, 'cause you're inspired all the time. Your life, you take life in bits and pieces, and you always make it rhyme. Your writing comes so easy, with me I seem to struggle. So you'll always be the Simon, and I'll always be Garfunkel. I'm not being negative, so please don't get me wrong. It takes 2 folks to harmonize and sing the perfect song. Yeah, you write 'em and I sing 'em. I still feel a little humbled, 'cause you'll always be the Simon, and I'll always be Garfunkel. Your talent's irreplaceable, I'm just a real great voice. I wish that I were you, but I never got that choice. Suppose it takes two parts to create the perfect pair, but somehow I think you'd flourish even if I wasn't there. Still I get to take the ride, share the spotlight, make a bundle, but you'll always be the Simon, and I'll always be Garfunkel. I'm not being negative, so please don't get me wrong. It takes two folks to harmonize and sing the perfect song. Yeah, you write 'em and I'll sing 'em, till I always a little humbled, 'cause you'll always be the Simon, and I'll always be Garfunkel. Said I'm not being negative, so please don't get me wrong. It takes two folks to harmonize and sing the perfect song. Yeah, you write 'em and I sing 'em, till I feel a little humble, 'cause you'll always be the Simon, and I'll always be Garfunkel. You'll always be the Simon, and I'll always be Garfunkel.
Good. I saw Paul Simon get interviewed the other morning. He's 81. He's got a couple of health problems, and he wasn't explicit, but he actually bought a ranch in Texas, of all places. That's where he went to retire.
Wow.
By the way, is there any word in the English language besides uncle that really rhymes with Garfunkel?
I didn't find too many.
Well, any besides uncle?
Carbuncle.
Oh, that's a
Carbuncle. Aye, that's a good one.
It's okay, a loose rhyme will do.
It had to, or I couldn't have written that song.
That, I guess that's the end of the lesson on rhyming for the day. Debbie and
There went
Ron.
Rhyme and Simon.
Debbie?
We're having all kinds of issues today.
Okay. I can hardly hear you, Harvey. I hear everyone else, but you're
I
very
wasn't
low.
saying anything, so.
I was just thinking it was Bill singing.
Okay.
Or is that Garfunkel? Well,
Thanks,
I
Roy.
Wait. Okay. Oh, our turn.
being what happens when the gauntlet is tossed? Lonnie has thrown down the gauntlet, and I was gonna pick it up and respond in kind with a song about Florida, but then Murray had to go ahead and talk about Jackson Brown, so
Yeah.
I remembered that I learned a song this year, which is like I learn like maybe 2 songs a year, so this is one of them. So Lonnie will have to wait for another day. We will joust. What's a word that rhymes with joust? Doctor, my eyes have seen the years and the slow parade of tears without crying. Now I want to understand. I have done all that I could. See the evil and the good. Without fighting, you must help me if you can. Doctor, my eyes, tell me what is wrong. Was I unwise to leave them open for so long? maybe next time we'll practice it.
All right, now, yes, now you got to get up there on the bass. Okay, so. Let's see. Can you see that bass? No, sorta. Okay, move over here. It was down in old Joe's barroom, at the corner by the square, and the usual crowd was assembled. Big Joe McCanny was there. He was standing at my shoulder. His eyes were bloodshot red, and he turned to the crowd around him. These are the very words that he said. I went down to the St. James Infirmary to see my baby there. She was laid out on a gold white table, so cold, so sweet, so fair. Let her go, God bless her, wherever she may be. And she must search this wide world over to never find a sweet man like me. When I die, please bury me in a high top Stetson hat. I put a $20 gold piece on my watch chain, so God knows I died standing pat. I want 6 scrap shooters for pallbearers. Let a chorus girl sing me a song. I do the jazz band on my hearse wagon, the waves hell as I roll along. Let her go, God bless her, wherever she may be. She may search this wide world over, she'll never find a sweet man like me. Roll out your rubber-tired carriage, roll out your old-time hack, 12 men going to the graveyard now, and 11 coming back. Now that I've told you my story, I'll take another shot or two. And if anyone happens to ask me, I got those St. James Infirmary blues. Let her go, God bless her, wherever she may be. She may search this wide world over, she'll never find a sweet man like me. Let her go, God bless her, wherever she may be. She may search this wide world over, she'll never find a sweet man like me. Thank you.
It's a good thing I wasn't going to do that song.
Great song.
Did we scoop you, Harvey?
No, I wasn't going to do it anyway, so you didn't do it. I might get you. I was sure you would want to do this next song, but you didn't. So I'm confused. but you might have made a last minute change. This is a song that was sung by a guy named Tom Paul Glazer in 1975, but it was written by Shel Silverstein, and if you're familiar with that name, you kind of know what's coming. Called Put Another Log on the Fire. Put another log on the fire. Cook me up some bacon and some beans. Go out to the car and change the tire. Wash my socks and sew my old blue jeans. You can feel my pipe and fetch my slippers. And boil me up another pot of tea. Then put another log on the fire. Then come and tell me why you're leaving me. Now don't I let you wash the car on Sunday? Don't I tell you when you're getting fat? Ain't I gonna take you fishing someday? Well, a man can't love a woman more than that. Ain't I always nice to your kid sister? Don't I take her driving every night? So sit here at my feet, try luck it when you're sweet, and you know it's not feminine to fight. Put another log on fire. Cook me up some bacon and some beans. Go out to the car and change tires. Wash my socks and sew my old blue jeans. You can fill my pipe and fetch my slippers. Boil me up another pot of tea. Then put another log on fire. And come and tell me why you're leaving me. So put another log on fire. And come and tell me why you're leaving me.
Thanks, Harvey, for hosting.
Yeah, thanks, Harvey.
No, you're quite welcome. My pleasure. It's going to do it again next week. This is over unless somebody has this.
Actually, I want to request that Lori sing the final song.
Who?
Isn't it Lori?
Lori who?
Doreen.
Doreen.
Yeah, I would like to request that Doreen sing the final song.
Okay.
She's still there?
Something we all know, right?
Yeah.
Hold on.
All right. Then Doreen's going to do one.
Well, that's a surprise. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Okay, you all know this one. Ready? Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? My friends all drive Porsches. I must make amends. Worked hard all my lifetime. No help from my friends. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? Everybody, oh Lord, won't you buy me a color TV? Dialing for dollars is trying to find me. I wait for delivery each day until 3. So, oh Lord, won't you buy me a color TV? Well, oh Lord, won't you buy me a night on the town? I'm counting on you, Lord. Please don't let me down. Prove that you love me and buy the next round. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a night on the town? Everybody, oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? My friends all drive Porsches. I must make amends. Worked hard all my lifetime. No help from my friends. So, oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz?
Totally fitting end to the proceedings. Okay, so the recording of this is going to be up on Facebook in a few hours. The link for next week is the same as the link for this week, but I will be sending out the email with a new copy of the link in case you lost it. And like Saul likes to say, even though nobody's driving any place, drive safe.
Everybody have a good
See you all
week.
next week.
Good to see you all.
How about saying, soul sail?
Bye, everyone. Thanks, Harvey and Pat.
Bye, everybody.